Good morning, everyone. I'm getting few queries that how to be regular to diets. People are finding it difficult to follow them regularly. I'll give you few secrets which will help you in being regular to diets. One thing is whenever you get any diet to follow, do not cut down on the items from your diet overnight, immediately. If suppose you've been asked to eat one roti and you are eating three rotis in your meal, make it two for few days and then come down to one. Do not directly jump from three rotis to one roti, because that way you will be always feeling hungry and frustrated. Second tip would be, whenever you get real bad craving, do not try to curb them for a long time. Rather, go ahead and satisfy them. Whatever you feel like eating very badly, please go ahead and eat it. Now you will be surprised that being a fitness coach and nutritionist, how can I say go ahead and eat whatever you want? But there is a reason behind it. The reason is, if you curb your feeling for a very long time, you might end up getting eating disorders. Now, what are eating disorders? There are three most common eating disorders: anorexia nervosa, anorexia bulimia, and binge eating. So if you get these disorders, you will not be able to follow diet and try to control your diet in a limit. So we have to keep away from them. So whenever you get real bad craving, you try to satisfy that craving rather than getting an eating disorder. But whenever you are having a craving and you are satisfying your taste buds, be mindful of the portion. Okay, so if suppose you want to have a gulab jamun and your appetite is for two gulab jamun, rather you just have one piece. That way your taste buds would be pampered, you would be happy and feeling contented from within, but the portion would be in control. So satisfying the craving is not bad, but you have to be mindful of the portion that you're eating. And that's one thing about that. And then the next thing is, whenever you take a cheat meal in your diet, you can have whatever you want in the cheat meal, but then the next meal has to be very minimal in quantity. So if you're having a cheat meal for the afternoon, the dinner has to be very minimal. Just a bowl of salad, just a bowl of soup, or just a glass of juice. That's all has to be your dinner meal. So whenever you're having some extra calories, you have to be very honest with yourself and try to compensate the next meal. This has worked like wonders for me. It's my personal experience. If you compromise and if you try to compensate with the next meal for the extra calories you have taken in the earlier meal, you would be really benefited. So that way, whenever you are having a cheat meal, try to compensate and have a very minimal meal in the dinner time. And whenever you are having any craving, try to satisfy that, but again a portion control. And whenever you are starting a diet, please start it slowly and gradually. Don't jump on it overnight. And lastly, one very important thing I'll tell you is, a diet is never starving. If anybody's diet is keeping you starving, it's really torturing you, then which is a signal that it is not a good and effective diet. Okay, so a diet should not be starving. Just by cutting down on the food items and giving you nothing to eat will not help you. It will only cut down on your muscle mass, which is a bad sign. I've told earlier in my videos. You need to give people enough food to eat, but what is to be given, that is important. So a good dietitian, a good nutritionist, a good wellness coach, fitness coach will be knowing what is to be given rather than cutting down on everything and keeping you starving. So please be mindful of that, and I hope this has solved the queries. Thank you so much.